Live at 4. Let's look at the store. Tomorrow is the Death Scourge, and everybody is wanting to know what minions to upgrade. So videos are coming out from other content creators. Dorky Dad just put up a video. He actually put out 3 total videos, but 2 of his videos are about the first 2 nodes and what he did. Now, if you've been following Dorky Dad on his personal account upgraded shield minions before getting into the test server. And then after playing on the test server, he feels that it was a waste and they are not good compared to the Ravagers and the Mercenaries. And what he's recommending is the 3 Ravagers, the Merc Lieutenant, and the Merc Riot Guard. What he is recommending is these T4s down here. He's recommending this, the ISO setup, and then ignore this right here, but he's recommending this team positioning. So I will put a link in the description to the 2 videos. Now, we've waited this long. You can wait until tomorrow before start upgrading stuff. Literally wait until tomorrow and do it then, and you can upgrade them as you want. Now, if you want to know what his suggestions are on how high to upgrade them and how it plays out, you're going to have to go and watch his video. So the link to that will be in the description, but this is what I'm going to be doing. I already had these characters upgraded. In fact, I had Ravager Stitcher already at gear tier 16 because I took Ravager Stitcher into DD5 and I was using him in the raids before we got a proper raid team. And so I'm going to be using this team myself, and I'm looking forward to it. And he says that it was quite a bit better than the shield team that he upgraded. Now, he didn't compare it against any other teams. He only compared it against the shield team. So there might be other options out there still, but this is what I'm going to do. And I'm confident in Dorky Dad's research on this team. And I'm going to green like that. Also, there is a new tab inside of the web store, and it's a little bit controversial, but if you look right here, there's a stamp card, and it's just always sitting there on the bottom right-hand corner. And if you click on it, you have some Mega Kraken offers. Not too thrilled about this. You basically get a stamp every time you spend over $20 US on a single transaction, and that goes on the top track, and it looks like it resets in 7 days. Now, the first time that you spend over $20, so you can't spend like $4, $5. No, you have to spend $20, and then you get the rewards. And I feel like this second one is kind of insulting right here. The first one's kind of nice because you get 10 a Black Panther 1 mil, but then this has gone into another level of Kraken stuff down here. Get a stamp every time you spend $60 US on a single transaction. Oof. And it's only on the web store. You can't use Amazon coins. You can't get Google Play credit. You can't do it on an iPhone. You have to do it on the web store. So this is a little bit controversial, but I guess if you're buying stuff on the web store anyways already, just keep this in mind that there might be some extra rewards. I myself personally don't see myself buying things just for the sake of getting this. And somebody on Reddit pointed out, just spotted this in the web store, Scope Police latest scam and offering punch cards for large value purchases. A whopping 85 Canadian will get you 7 red star orbs. $170 Canadian will get you 200K ISO 3 credits. What value? Oh my God. So it is kind of a mess. I don't know if they're going to update it, but it's not that attractive in my opinion right now. Anyone else not getting the resources from the daily calendar? We've talked about this a couple times, but it feels like there is a glitch right now. And when you see the daily calendar pop up, and it's popping up at the wrong time, it's popping up like it just popped up on my account 40 minutes ago at the time of recording this video at server reset. And the pop-up is purely cosmetic. You can click off the side of the screen and it just disappears. All this stuff actually is collected at the way that it was always at the time of your account reset, which is usually between midnight and 1 o'clock, something like that, depending on your time zones. And so it's the calendar is completely visual, and the rewards are collected at the way that it used to be. So they just somehow they moved the calendar time. So it's working wrong visually, but it's working right in what you actually get in your account. It's just not happening until midnight, 1 o'clock, which was account reset time. All right. This is an interesting post, and I got a chuckle out of this. If 2023 is another apocalypse-style year-long event, I'm curious about all the Reddit regulars. If 2023 is a Rinse Reparate year-long apocalypse-style event, Galactus Herald, whatever, will you be engaged with that or the final nail in the coffin? What if they ran 2 characters simultaneously? Impossible to complete both without spending ungodly amounts of money, and you have to choose one or the other, and you have to go down this direction. The reason why I say this is that it was what they actually did in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. They introduced Galactic Legends, and there were 2 of them, and you had to almost choose which one you wanted to do. And I don't know if they're going to do that, but it's something they actually did in another game. I hope not. I think people will be pretty upset, depending on whether they open the flow of higher blue ions. I'm on pace for Apocalypse on both accounts, but the Cookie Kyre study, everybody build the same teams. Hey, if you got more than one choices, everybody won't have the same teams, right? I hope this doesn't happen, but I'm calling it now. Isn't engaging for me. I really do in a lot of aspects of the game, but I can't see myself caring to do another full year style of content release. So I don't see them going back to the old style of legendary releases. It's going to get more and more exotic and complicated as the game matures, and the requirements going to get more and more difficulty. I don't think it's going to revert. It's just going to progressively get more challenging and more difficult and more complicated. Same thing with character kits. Character kits and character passes were super simple when the game came out, and they're getting more and more complicated as the game matures. Same thing is going to happen with legendary requirements. Can one of you CC data miners create a weekly what to hoard post? Pretty please. So right now, I don't believe there's anything in the data mines that suggests we're going to need something in the imminent future. But last week, they literally surprised us. It wasn't in the data mines. It wasn't in the blog post. And we had a surprise. You needed to be saving raid credits. And it just hit us, I believe, yesterday. So this post right here kind of answers the question. And it's the answer that we don't want to hear. But this is the best way to min-max this game. And this is nothing new. And I believe this is sound advice if you want to get the most out of the game. Don't collect anything in the game at all, ever, until it's either 24 hours before it expires, unless it benefits a milestone. That's in-game mail, collecting progression rewards, strike passes, anything and everything. Going a step further, and it's been this way for a long time, don't open any orbs ever unless you directly need something that's just in them right now. Even if you think you need them right now, consider waiting. They just added new gear. That's right, the fortified chromium and orbs today. People that have not been opening raid orbs had a good day and got all the gear they needed. People that open those orbs daily are feeling ripped off, or they have to spend money on the fortified chromium packs. It's kind of a scam. It's a disaster. Going a step further, don't spend any in-game currency unless you need something right now from it or the currency is about to max out. Even then, consider waiting. People that hoard war currency have the ability to open a lot of orbs today to get that new gear. Some currency like gold will get rewarded for spending. Look at the rewards and see where the cutoff point is, where the rewards suck, and only ever spend that much. Only spend the gold when you get something for doing it. Hit that limited stop. And this is the point that I make, is that Scopely has built the game this way, and it's terrible. All of this sucks and takes away from the fun of the game. But the way the game is designed right now, this is the way to get the most from it. The devs don't want us to play this way, then they need to design the game to incentivize behavior that they actually want to say. If you ignore this instead to play a game to have fun, good for you, but you will have it'll be harder for you. We're all here for the misery of our addiction. We don't expect fun. We don't expect to enjoy it. We hate this game, but we're addicted and we need to fix of our min-max. Well, that took a turn there. Also, Squirrel Girl helps from the grave, and this is true. Warren Reactor, I do UX versus Y. I kill Squirrel Girl first, and she clearly dies. I realize after Miss Marvel is dead, and all the rest are healing somehow. It's the drain. It causes me to lose. Attach the video. So what this is that the drain on Squirrel Girl, my understanding, this is true on a lot of other characters, that and it doesn't seem to be very consistent on how it works, but I'll give you a couple other examples of character when they're dead. For example, Doc Ock. If Doc Ock is in a team and you kill him first, this part right here, all allies gain 10,000 resistance against offense down, still works when Doc Ock is dead. Nobu. All handed underwater allies gain a 10% chance to revive with 20% max health. All others have a 5% chance to revive. This triggers even when Nobu is dead. The revive mechanic will last the duration of the mana. Heimdall, right here. As Guardian allies gain 10,000% resistance against blind, and as Guardian allies gain 100% accuracy. Still works when he's dead. I have no idea. That's just the way the game has been designed. It is what it is. Now, what do we got left? I'm trying to gauge where I stand with collecting the carrot nose. And so we have a sheet here from Squint24. I believe the third day has just started and you have 4 days remaining. And if you want to get max milestones, you should be about 60,000. If you want to get milestone 32, which is the carrot nose, you need about 21,000. I looked at mine just a minute ago. I'm at about 22,000 right now. So if you want, you can screenshot this and that'll help you get through the event that has the carrot nose. Now, let's get into offer review. A couple things right here. Elite 4-star orb. Typically, the anchor pricing on Elite 4s is $20. I don't see the value in this. I'm not going to buy this either. But typically, Elite 4s are $20, and so they are selling them for $10 if you buy them. Normally, then this is a... I feel like this is an okay price. I mean, at least you get, Elite 4s. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. Fire support leader offer. This is okay. This is not really like super amazing, but you get the ice cube and you get Maria Hill for 50 for $5. I feel like this is a spectacular deal right here. Not only do you get a highly desirable character, Abomination, which is on the Gamma team, you get 3 red star orbs for $5. And I do want to say that he was added to the Crucible store. Now, the Crucible credits are competing with Gambit, Abomination, along with Hulkbuster. So some people are saying this will just save them Crucible credits by buying this, and then they don't have to allocate buying Abomination out of that store. So that is a thing as well. Next, we have an offer right here, Shield Team. So this is used to unlock Iron Man. Unfortunately, according to Dorky Dad, the Shield Team is not great inside of, or at least he didn't think they were as good as the Ravagers inside of the Scourge nodes 1 and 2. So this is a $5 deal. I guess this will help you unlock Iron Man. Then we've got another offer right here. Now, this is a little bit more than like $5 for 50 shards, but this has 200 Echo. She's found in the War Store, and for $25, you can get 200 shards of her. I don't know. Do what you want to do on that. I think that's fine if you want to accelerate getting her upgraded. And then we have another one here for Captain America Sam Wilson. $5 for 50 shards, I think is a reasonable deal as well. And then lastly, I just wanted to point this out that these offers right here typically give you equal chances for a 5, 6, or 7 red star. This is trash. This is absolutely garbage. It's actually correctly marked, and I just hope somebody doesn't accidentally click this one because it is for a 3, 4, or 5 star. It is not for a 5, 6, or 7 star. I don't even know if that would be worth it for $25, but a 3 or a 4 star is completely useless in my opinion. 5 star is barely playable at this point, so that is not a good deal. So now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting 4 free in your account an 8-star Wolvernana. This is not a scam. All right, that does it for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Does the beat take you over? You just can't breathe.